Yeah.
There's this immense
Total.
amount of control that you get.
No, you should
I
know
went over
yourself.
yesterday.
Yeah, she's like,
Our physician, like, yeah, with Denisha grabbing the toes at the lever spot and just hyperflexing them towards their own
Now,
butt. Like
don't put your hands on the floor. Make sure you're always putting them on her. That'll work.
when it locks them in the hip.
She's wired that much.
Dude, I was like,
okay, I can't put my hands on the foot.
sneaky, like that logic.
In general, they say all the time, like, if I grab a hold of your foot, I can't control your hip or your knee.
Right.
Okay? That is true some of the time. So, if I can grab your heel and elevate, I can control the all the way down.
You're so mean.
Watch her.
You're so mean. I love you. She does this out of love. I swear to God.
Just wait.
Oh, damn it. That wasn't fair. I better get that. I better get that.
Push him down. Push him down.
I better get him. You got my number.
If she's not choking you out, that means she doesn't like you.
I don't know. I choke out people I don't like too. I'm just a little more mean.
Takes you a minute to realize.
Right.
Oh, I should probably push this down.
That was
All right, so you push first, then you
So,
because I want to.
first thing I do, listen, he's the strongest when he's sitting up. I don't want to connect my hips to him while he's still sitting up.
And then she plays.
I want to push him down.
Dun 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 dun.
Because when he becomes the ball, and I push him,
Mission
he
Impossible.
rolls.
And then
You would have
Not impossible.
If I push him down first, and then I move in, I'm still on the outside of his level.
She's like a nice
So when he tries, all he has to do is legs straight.
and then you're still keeping it down. And
And
then
my hands are in place, so every time he tries to sit up.
That's hilarious.
starting to sit up.
And then they're gonna do what they're supposed to and try to pick a side.
Yeah.
Because we don't want to be flat.
One of my favorite things to do is to punish people for doing all the right things.
Maybe it's 2 or 3 weeks ago. But hips down, hips down, hips down.
Hips down, hips down.
You didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, you didn't move perfectly because I was sitting there and I'm like, yeah, get rid of do that back step. And he said, next thing you know, I'm here.
I know.
I'm like, how did this happen?
All right,
I was like,
time.
what did you roll? I was like, nothing. I just did something else. I knew it
Have you ever rolled with her?
Yeah, we just rolled less.
Alright, so now, again, I'm sitting in on Chris's feet, trying to, I'm deliberately giving him butterflies, but I'm also taking away, because if I was here, he can easily slide in, and now he's into a leg entanglement, and I'm in a lot of trouble, okay? So, yeah, I go with an easy principle. If I'm in, be in, and if I'm out, be out, okay? So right now, I'm on the outside. I'm not going to attack his head from here because I have to get all the way through his feet. So if I'm playing all the way from out here, I'm going to start to play with what's available to me. Okay? Now that he's here, I get to play with his feet. And if he starts coming back up through here, this is when I'm going to start to just sit. Look for his feet, start going after whatever I can. And if I don't like it, back away. But I'm not going to sit there and play in that middle zone of non-commitment. If I want to be in, be in. If I want to be out, but don't play in that middle ground. This is where you get in trouble. Okay? So again, he's playing his butterflies. His feet are in. I can't let him have this connection because I know the moment he connects, now I have to resist. So easiest thing is though right now is unless he connects to me, he doesn't really have a whole lot. So easiest thing I like to do is again, I just come in and just shove. And then I collapse, and then I play. He does not want this, so the knees will almost always be here. And this is why I've started just going in between. It seems counterintuitive, but man, I kill people all the time with it. As soon as we come in, I bury myself inside of his legs, and then I start to pin. Okay? So now again, if he runs, I look to either control his legs to one side, or pin his legs together if he stays kind of in the middle, and then I can direct him one side to the other, okay? If he stays here, and he doesn't run from me, then this is where I'm gonna start going into phase 2, okay? So when I get in here, and I'm controlling, I'm really pinning his hips tight to his body. So now what I'm gonna do, I like to pass to that side. It's one of my favorites, okay? Okay, again, if you wanna buck the system, learn to pass to the opposite side, okay? So now through here, I'm gonna take my right leg, I'm gonna shoot it straight back, and then slightly off to my left, okay? So when I'm here, I shoot, so that now I have his shin up against my hip. This leg is no longer gonna butterfly, and this one is now creating into a knee shield, okay? But this is a knee shield of my creation, not his. Now, that little motion I just did, and this is what I was just talking to the noon class, to me, this becomes the definition of a fundamental. It's not a move. It's not a, like, this is my move. It's a motion that when I look at it and I go, hey, that motion I just did, extend my leg, kick it over, and bring it back in, I'm like, this is how I kill grapevines. This is how I kill people when they take my back. When a movement, a general movement, becomes repetitious and becomes the engine that makes a lot of stuff work, congratulations, you found a fundamental. Some fundamentals are greater than others, okay? But when I look at it and go, wow, if Chris takes my back, this is how I kill one of his hooks. If he mounts me, this is how I kill grapevines. And when I'm in his butterfly, this is how I kill the butterfly. 3 different positions that use the same movement, upside down, okay, but it's the same movement, okay? So again, butterfly engaged, I kill him, I drop, stay low, okay? Now through here, I shoot my leg back, kick it to the side, bring it up, and now the leg is pinned, okay? Now, like I said, that motion through here, take my back. Oh no, I shrimp down, get my legs in. I'm going to straighten my leg, kick it over here, and where did this just go? Okay. So that little motion is, again, to me, going to move like Upa, and we were just going over Upa as an engine, okay? Let's just quickly run through an easy list. How many options and how many different ways do we use the arcing of the hips, okay? So we use it in certain sweeps. We use it as Upa, I mean a fundamental escape from mount. If I'm going after a leg lock, when I go straight ankle, Upa is the engine that gives me the power to go after the leg. It's also the engine when I trap an arm and I go for an arm bar. It's my hips elevating up to go after that. When we start looking at, again, this is where it may look different because we're using it at a slightly different angle, but it's still just the same move. So this little motion that I'm doing is what's helping me get rid of one leg, okay? I come in, I trap him down, okay? Here we shift, and now I'm back up. Leg is now trapped. Now, when I do Sao Paulo passes, I walk to the side, my hips stay flat, okay? But I walk to the side. I want this leg to become big. So, when I'm here, okay, if I go like this, he's gonna try to kimura me, okay? Underhook or the like, however. So, when I'm here, if I go in, there's my elbow, now playing with his thigh. And I'm still playing with his biceps. So now, I walk, and now I'm sitting on his leg, straddling it, okay? Now, this is where, yet again, depending on how I want to play, okay? I'm in here, I'm coming in, I can hook his head. Now, if he wants to straighten his leg out to try to see if he can get his leg free, watch how easy the pass becomes. Thank you. Thank you. Because he just did it himself. Now, sometimes people will do that, and they won't realize what they just did, but when it happens, he literally puts his knee on the other side of my hip, I just pass, easy, okay? Or, as I'm here, I come in and I trap, okay? So now I can come in, make a hip switch, make my pass, or we were just talking, I come in here, I reach in, and I find his toes. And now I push his toes to his butt, and then I finish my pass. Now through here, the fun part is, if I take his toes, and I can feed his toes over his thigh. Now through here, I go in, and I capture his hip. And we say thank you, and we hit toe holds from here. Okay? With my hand over his thigh, there is no bicep slicer. Okay? If I make a mistake and just go like this, that's why I go like this. So I keep his ankle in front of his thigh, so every time he moves his thigh, okay, his ankle is going to move with me. When we're ready, we say thank you, and we take it. So again, we'll hit the pass one more time. So double butterflies, in, I heel, I pin. Through here, shift, heel to one leg.
So that leg's going back to 45, so you can scoot. Okay.
Now from here, okay, now literally I start to walk this way. Okay. Now, my knee is over the top. Now you just play. Again. Have your partner through here, just try to straighten out their leg. Because the moment I'm here, and he straightens out his leg, say thank you for the gift, and he just let you pass. If he doesn't straighten out his leg, then we do it for him. It's one of my favorites from butterflies. I've always said, I just need to find a language to do it in. I need a shirt that says, kill her up butterfly.
It sounds nice, man. You say it in Portuguese, it sounds nice.
Yeah, it's probably gonna sound like.
Unless.
Well, like what's
Mariposa.
well, the funny part is like most of them, like, you know, we're like, oh my god, go them against Peter Pano. Like, what is it, like Puffy Cheeks? Like,
I want to be Puffy Cheeks.
hey, now that doesn't sound so tough. Like,
You're going up against Puffy Cheeks.
yeah.
That's what you can
Alright, let's get a shot. 1, 2, 3. Yes, I think that legit is what Peter Pano means. I said, I think legit. I think that's what Peter Pano means. Was he Puffy Cheeks or something? Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, there you go.
Oh, sorry.
Now, walk her towards me and make her leg go to the ground. So, this way. This I know, you can take your leg in. Why would I ever do
I
that?
don't remember what he did
Now,
with
take
Temple.
your knee.
Well, that feels like a legitimate escape. You're like, I'm gonna move away. And you're like, oh my god, he's inside control. Right. I'm gonna be free.
No, you're free, all right. No, Look. No, don't step over his leg. Walk to that side, make his leg go to the ground. Yes, now slide over.
That's so fun.
Yes.
The whole time you're explaining
Yep, that's it. So now put your elbow on top of your rear thigh. Now, walk